Welcome to another episode, and today we're going to be discussing the new seasonal exotic, the Lorentz Driver. With every new season of Destiny comes a new exotic for us to try out. Welcome to Vault or Not, where we let you know whether you should vault it or not. Last season, the season of Splicer, we had the Cryostasis sidearm, which shot stasis at your opponents. It's a nice little sidearm that we for sure will be discussing here on Vault or Not. The season before that, we had the exotic bow, which I rarely even use, but I will be giving it another go. So we are here to a ranking system that involves PvE, PvP Gambit, and Crucible, all which help determine if a weapon deserves to be vaulted or not. Let's start off with the intrinsic trait for this weapon. Basically what the intrinsic trait does is point out an enemy for you to take out. You take out the enemy, it drops a pattern, you get 3 patterns without dying, you get a nice little damage boost for your weapon. The other trait you need to worry about for this one is EM Anomaly, which basically means a precision final blow with this weapon creates an implosion that drags nearby enemies in and damages them with the additional detonation. With such a heavy focus this season on linear fusion rifles and fusion rifles, and with breach and clear being gone, particle deconstruction is a mod that you must have to find success for your damage buffs. There is one thing that I must say about this gun. This small as red dot that is impossible to see. Now that that's been addressed, let's take a look at what it looks like when a target is outlined by the intrinsic trait for you to take out. Remember, when you take out one of these targets, it drops a pattern for you to pick up that gives you a nice little damage boost. Now, I know you're thinking EM Anomaly kind of sounds familiar. It kind of resembles Cosmology, except Cosmology spawns void projectiles without having to have a precision final blow. Now, yes, I do prefer Cosmology, but I do not knock EM Anomaly for the fact that you do need a precision final blow for the trait to kick in. EM Anomaly is still a nice little add clear trait. You land your precision final blow, it implodes, it draws in the other enemies, it dishes out some damage, and it might even kill some of the ads. Assuming you do get the precision final blow with the small red dot, that makes it a tad bit more difficult to achieve that. Hence why this weapon gets a 7.5 out of 10 for me for PvE. The sight on this gun negatively affects the performance for me, hence why it gets a 7.5 out of 10. Now let's move on to Crucible to see how it fares against other Guardians. The experience I had in Crucible with the Lorentz Driver was one I can honestly say I dreaded. The small dot, the recharge time, all of it was bad for me. Now, I will say that if you do land a headshot with this gun, it is an instant kill on any Guardian. Now, as far as body shots, that's going to take 2. But I'm going to be completely honest with you. Getting 2 body shots with this gun is not going to happen. The reason being is because of the recharge time. So if you're going to land a body shot on another Guardian, you might as well switch to your other weapon like I did right here. Be quick about it and be precise about it. Now, I know you're seeing that I am landing headshots. Listen, don't let the highlights fool you. It was not that many. I have to give this gun a 6 out of 10 because, for one, the recharge time is kind of ass. It kind of sucks when you're playing Crucible. And as I stated before, that small dot is giving me some trouble. There are other exotics that you can have in your energy slot besides this one. If this is the gun you decide to go with in your energy slot, more power to you.
All right. Let's see what we've got. Fallen.
This is Gambit.
Let me take you to a time when Gambit first started. When Gambit first started, as an invader or somebody being invaded, there was 1 or 2 linear fusion rifles that gave you a spook, and those were my personal favorite, the Queen's Breaker. The other one was the Sleeper Simulant. I still need that. Now we add the Lorentz Driver to a long line of linear fusion rifles that own Gambit. The Lorentz Driver, just like the Queen's Breaker and the Sleeper Simulant, is a linear fusion rifle that makes invading hella fun. As you can see, you invade, you need 2 body shots just like in Crucible and 1 headshot. And I know what you're thinking. He did all of this complaining about a red dot sight that is small, yet he's still finding ways to get kills in Gambit. And please ignore this sliding headshot that we're about to see. Okay, sorry. I just had to highlight that. But it is still kind of annoying to have to deal with a sight so small that it is damn near hard as hell to accurately hit a target. But this gun still causes fear in the opposing team as you invade. Look at this clip as they cower in fear, hide behind every rock they can because they know that the invader has a linear fusion rifle that is to be feared. The Lorentz Driver, just like I said a few seconds ago, just like the Queensbreaker, just like the Sleeper Simulant, is something that needs to be feared when someone is invading. Make sure you land that headshot as much as you possibly can. Now, granted, EM Anomaly kind of has no effect here, but hey, it's still something nice to have. And the big difference between PvP here versus Crucible is, in Crucible, it's pretty much a straight up fight. Like, there's no getting around that. But in PvP Gambit, you can snipe from the side, you are working with the ads. Your opponents tend to be a little bit more distracted to the point where you kind of just have free reign. Even though I'm raving about this, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 simply because, once again, the recharge time and of that small red dot that I hate so much. But once again, thank you guys for watching this episode of Vault or Not. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. And yo, Lorentz Driver is not that bad. And my final verdict on it is no vault. You can find a use for it. If you can move past the red dot sight, you can definitely use it in Crucible. And hey, make sure you check out the last Vault or Not, where we discuss the two-tailed fox and why you should leave it out the vault. Also, make sure you check out the other content on here on the Phantom Nerds. Check out our reaction videos, check out our anime debates, and check out our other gaming videos here. Like I said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I know last time I said we're gonna go over the Prometheus lens for sure. Next time we are definitely going over the Prometheus lens. So like I said, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I will see you for the next Vault or Not as we go over the forgotten Prometheus lens. Much love to you. May the Traveler continue to bless you and keep you.